Okay, so I'm gonna go over what you can do to prepare to apply for scholarships. So the first thing that I recommend is that you prepare some sort of personal statement, telling your story. A lot of scholarships, especially the ones that you find online on the different scholarship search engines, will ask you to write about a time that you overcame some sort of adversity or obstacle. So if you have, I don't know, a time in your life where you were, faced with a really hard decision or you were going through something really tough, you can talk about that. If it's related to school, that's even better. Um, Another thing you can do is make sure that you network with your teachers and your counselors. So that way, when it's time to apply for scholarships, you have some sort of references. Um, there's some scholarships, especially the bigger ones, and by bigger ones, I mean like more money, um, or the ones, yeah, so the ones that cover like your full tuition, or that give you, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. A lot of those scholarships want to hear from your counselors and your teachers, and they will ask for three references at least. And it's always good to just always have three references at hand. And then, if depending on what kind of scholarship you want to apply to, is how you're gonna prepare. So, for example, I had a lot of seniors this year who scored really low on the ACT, and they could have retaken it if they wanted to, but they didn't because either they didn't know that they could, or because they just didn't want to because they didn't think they were going to go to college. Um, so it's always good if you're able to retake your ACT and get a higher score, so you're able to qualify for the academic scholarships that the universities offer when you apply. I highly recommend that you do that. Usually, for the academic scholarships, the lowest ACT scores that they take, I think, are anywhere between 19 to 24. I think 24 is the most common. And then GPA, the lowest is a 3.5. And that's only for the academic scholarships. That's not for all scholarships. There's scholarships out there that you can apply to even if you have like a 2.0 GPA. That's like the minimum, which is like all C's. So yeah, but if you're your vision is on getting the academic scholarship at UVU or the U or BYU, make sure that you retake the ACT and get that high score, and make sure that you keep your grades up. Another thing that I recommend is that you write an essay of why you want to go to college. Again, a lot of scholarships that are essay based, the other common question is, why should we give you this money? Like, and by why they mean like, okay, what are you going to study, and how are you going to affect a change either in your community or in your personal life. Why should you have this scholarship? Why do you want to go to college? Why is that important to you? But yeah, and the number one thing is, make sure you guys are aware of deadlines. I had so many seniors this year who missed the deadline for UVU, for example. Their deadline was February 1st. So they missed that application deadline for the academic scholarship. And there's a lot of students who would have qualified, but because they didn't apply to UVU, either because they forgot or because they didn't think they were going to go there. Just make sure you guys know the deadlines. Even if you're unsure if you're going to go to a school, just keep the deadline in mind and apply anyway, because even if it's your second choice, third choice, first choice school, whatever, if you don't get into your number one choice school, you're going to have to go to one of those other ones. So it's always good to just make sure that you keep those deadlines in mind and that you guys apply to those scholarships. But those are some more tips and tricks to how to prepare to apply for scholarships. And again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me or check out the College Access Advising blog, and I'll share the link for the blog on this video. Okay, thanks.